Imagine waking up one morning to find $2 million in your account. No more rent to pay, no more debts, just endless freedom. For a few moments, your heart races, your mind spins, and your world feels limitless. But for most people, this dream becomes a nightmare. Studies show that nearly 70% of lottery winners go broke within just a few years. Some even end up worse than before they ever won. Why? Because while their bank account changed overnight, their mindset didn't. Winning the lottery gives the brain a chemical high, a flood of dopamine, the same chemical released when we fall in love or take addictive drugs. Suddenly, your brain is screaming, "You've made it!" But here's the problem. Your brain doesn't know how to handle wealth it didn't earn. So instead of managing it, you chase the feeling of wealth. You buy, you spend, you give, you live like money will never end. And when the high fades, reality begins to whisper, you were never ready for this. In 2002, a man named Jack Whitaker won $315 million in the Powerball lottery, or with one of the biggest jackpots ever. Overnight, he became a symbol of the American dream. He gave millions to charity, bought luxury cars, and showered strangers with cash. But within 5 years, he was broke. His daughter and granddaughter died tragically. His marriage collapsed. In one interview, he said softly, "I wish I'd torn that ticket." With yes, Jack didn't lose his money because of bad luck. He lost it because his mindset never expanded to match his fortune. You don't lose money, you return to who you really are. If you've always been a spender, your subconscious will pull you back to spending no matter how much you earn. If you've always lived in scarcity, you'll find a way to create lack, even in abundance. Wealth is not about money. It's about identity. That's why some people can manage $1,000 perfectly, while others can't manage $10 million. But the difference isn't intelligence, it's psychological capacity. Most lottery winners fall into 3 invisible traps. Trap 1, guilt. They feel they didn't deserve the money, so they unconsciously push it away. Trap 2, pressure. Family, friends, and even strangers show up with their hands out. "You can help me, can't you?" Before long, relationships become transactions, and you ain't. Trap 3, purpose loss. When all your goals are suddenly achieved, what's left to chase? Many winners spiral into depression, addiction, or chaos because money erased their sense of direction. Mansion becomes a prison, the cars lose their shine, and the silence of wealth becomes deafening. Psychologists call it sudden wealth syndrome. It's the emotional shock that happens when someone receives massive wealth without preparation. The brain enters a state of cognitive dissonance. The inner conflict between who you were and who you've suddenly become. You may have the money of a millionaire, but your habits, your emotions, and your beliefs are still poor. When there's conflict between your wealth and your identity always wins. The truth is simple but hard to accept. You don't rise to the level of your income, you fall to the level of your mindset. Money only multiplies what's already inside you. If you're disciplined, it makes you powerful. If you're careless, it magnifies the chaos. That's why the truly wealthy, those who build and sustain wealth, spend more time developing their mindset than chasing money. They learn, they plan, they master themselves before they master millions. Think about it. I take it. If you can't manage $1,000, how will you manage $10 million? If you avoid responsibility with small things, why would the universe trust you with bigger ones? The goal is not to get rich fast. It's to become the kind of person who can stay rich, slowly, wisely, intentionally. Because true wealth isn't in your wallet, it's in your mind. Winning the lottery might change your bank account, but only mindset can change your life. This is the Mind Vault, where stories reveal the psychology of wealth. If this spoke to you, subscribe and start building wealth from the inside out.